folks. What it do? What it do? All right, so it was a nice day today. Man, there was a lot of shit going on, a lot of news that we ain't catch up on. So you feel me? I had to come through. Um, so we gonna get into what's going on with Elon. We gonna get into what's going on with 50 and Oprah, and they got new news on this Diddy shit. So I'm gonna try not to make this super long, but it ain't gonna be super short because I'm really just chilling. You feel me? It's just from another nigga perspective. And let's see what they talking about. Like, subscribe, y'all. Y'all been doing real good this week, man. Got my numbers getting there. I'm almost there to my 500 mark, man. So definitely smash the like button for me. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. Get me in the algorithm. I appreciate it. Let's go.
About hashtag we all knew? How about hashtag tell the truth? How about hashtag accountability?
50 Cent just dropped a bomb that could change everything. He came for Oprah, and this time he's not holding back.
I had to revisit that because it was like, it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, so what did she do? She said something you didn't like? So she didn't work for 13 years after that?
Right. You ever wonder why Oprah seems to be connected to so many of Hollywood's most controversial and shady figures? We're talking about Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, and even that creep John of God.
But the fact that
Oprah got that bag. That's why she be rubbing arms with them niggas.
Oprah for president.
I love that.
You do?
Yes.
I don't.
Were you skeptical as I am right now?
Yes.
I don't like that bit. Be millionaires and billionaires, they be the most fucked up ones, yo. It's like you give a black person some power and they go crazy. White people been crazy. So instead of us trying to even like make it an even playing field, whereas though somebody doing the right thing, we just join the party. Black people get the money and just start joining the party, doing some wild shit, like getting crazy, disrespectful, and corrupted with power. All of them do it, bro. It ain't too many that's billionaires, 100 millionaires, that's not sports niggas that's doing it. And then there's some sports niggas that's doing it. You feel me? That money definitely change you. I don't give a fuck who you is. You say it don't. They niggas say it ain't gonna change you, but it's supposed to change you, but for the better, but it don't.
Always pops up in the mix.
When we went to Colorado for the A to Z event, we had a lot of legal evidence that we made sure knew a list of people were about to get got. You can't run for that long.
Coincidence? Or is there something deeper going on here? 50's not buying it, and after what he just said, it looks like this might be the end for Oprah too.
Once upon a time, you didn't like Oprah. Right. You're looking at it and you're saying that everything that's wrong with our culture is why I'm a success.
Because this one is going to get messy. We all know that 50 Cent doesn't hold back. When it comes to speaking his mind, he's got zero. Winfrey has officially crossed that line again. Their history, let's just say it's not exactly the stuff of friendships. We're talking years of beef between the rap mogul and media queen. And now it seems like 50 just dropped the final blow that could end Oprah for good. But what did he say? And what's really behind it?
I just said something. I made a comment about not understanding why
50 be on some bullshit. Okay.
People for the Me Too stuff. Yeah. The documentaries.
You probably remember the.
I fuck with the fact that 50 got the money and he don't be giving a fuck. He one of the niggas that got the money and don't be giving a fuck. Like, fuck all the wrongdoings. I ain't fucking with y'all. I ain't fucking with that. I like 50 style when it come to that, for real. He pay homage on both sides and he don't never throw the good niggas under the bus. But if you got any type of corruption and he know about it, oh yeah, he gonna trip off you.
The long-standing tension between 50 Cent and Oprah.
He ain't really check. He was respectful, but
he didn't take too kindly to being
show
singled out and felt like Oprah had it out for rappers, particularly black men in the industry.
Every time she made a mention to hip-hop culture, it was something that was wrong with it. And it was something that was on my CD that was the largest debut in hip-hop.
The feud simmered for years, with 50 even naming his dog Oprah at one point.
That's Oprah.
That's Oprah.
See what I'm saying? That nigga the ultimate troll, my nigga. This nigga named his dog Oprah. I gotta watch the joint because I was watching a nigga that was funny as shit last night. He was saying like,
Behavior wasn't some tightly guarded secret. People in the industry knew about the rumors. Actresses like Gwyneth Paltrow, Angelina Jolie, and Ashley Judd had shared their stories, and Weinstein's casting couch reputation was legendary. Even if people weren't outright calling him a there were enough whispers about his sleazy behavior that someone like Oprah, who was one of the most well-connected people in Hollywood, had to know. But instead, she turned it into a kumbaya moment.
I think that this is. I'm always trying to look for the rainbow in the cloud.
look, check out.
The silver
Check the
lining.
spin.
It's hard to ignore the
See
fact
the
that
spin?
Oprah is
That was
some
one of them
proclaimed
Kamala
advocate for women.
spins.
The silver is. I'm always trying to look for the rainbow in the cloud. Whatever is the silver lining.
It's
Like
hard to
all
ignore
that
the
is
fact that
bullshit.
Oprah,
When
a
they get the
self-proclaimed advocate for women, was super close to one of Hollywood's biggest
like my
controversial
man
figures.
Trump,
And
he
while her
speak
team
with
can deny
purpose.
all day that she reached
Even
out
if
to
he ain't
support
saying
her
shit,
downfall,
he
it's hard to
believe
shake the
every
feeling
bit
that
of what
she's
he's
trying to keep
saying.
some things under wraps.
When you
So
talking to
did she
people, you
stay
gotta
silent
believe
because of
it.
what
Because if you
Weinstein
don't
could
believe it,
offer
I
her in
damn
terms of
sure don't.
connections and influence? And what makes this a harder pill to swallow is that if you think Harvey is the only sketchy person she is connected to, you would be wrong. Second, his name has been popping up in all kinds of controversies lately, from allegations of AB to weird behind-the-scenes power plays. Diddy's empire might be full of success stories, but the rumors of what happens behind the scenes, not so pretty.
So this case is about money, power, respect, sex, and
And who's been seen cozying up to him at times? Oprah herself. Is she turning a blind eye here too? Or is there something more to this relationship? Recently, Ally Carter released a video in which she made some really shocking claims about their relationship. She openly claimed that she was awed by Diddy, and that all those alleged Diddy's secret tunnels that lead to Diddy's Playboy mansion actually exist.
Ally Carter has just made an affidavit of truth that she turned over to the feds against Diddy and other celebrities about how she was allegedly at a Playboy mansion party.
And he was not alone. She exposed many names in a document who were the regular attendees of the parties. And guess what? That list shockingly had Oprah's name. According to Ally, she knew Oprah is as serious a criminal as Diddy is, and she even predicted his arrest alongside Oprah's.
I already knew that Diddy and Oprah is about to get arrested.
But she is not the only one who came forward. Well, it seems like 50 also knows these things. Yeah, you've heard about it. Well, given their history, 50 Cent has never held back when it came to taking shots at Diddy. And with Homeland Security recently raiding Diddy's homes, things just got a whole lot messier. Now, everyone's talking. Rumors are swirling that 50 Cent might even be involved with the authorities, stirring up this drama to keep the heat on his longtime rival. Even some damning revelations from former Bad Boy artists were attributed to 50 Cent's instigation.
And on this bottle, they be regular Moet bottles. On them bottles right there, they been have something to make the girls be real slippery and all of this kind of stuff.
Let's be real. 50 has been clowning Diddy on social media for years now, making a point to call him out whenever something shady goes down. In classic 50 style, he dropped a now-deleted Instagram post that hinted Diddy's troubles were far from over, suggesting that the bad press swirling around the music mogul was only the beginning. Sharing a screenshot showing Sean's two sons, Justin and King Combs, being escorted out of his Los Angeles home in handcuffs, 50 Cent wrote, "S just got real, the feds and all the cribs. Damn, they got the kids in cuffs." In a second post, which featured images of the feds outside of Sean's LA home, he pointed out, "Now it's not Diddy do it, it's Diddy done. They don't come like that unless they got a case."
That's why I don't be going to them coffee parties. They can hug you from the front and the back at the same time. What the fuck you talking about?
Now here's where things get even more interesting. Think about it. 50 has been exposing Diddy left and right, but what's stopping 50 from slamming Oprah too? She's been linked to some questionable people in the past, and Diddy's ongoing troubles are just the latest addition to that messy list. If 50's got a bone to pick with Diddy, you bet he's not gonna let Oprah off the hook either. As we've highlighted earlier, it's no secret that Oprah's rubbed elbows with some of the most controversial figures in Hollywood, including Diddy's. Now, that should make you wonder, did Oprah really not know what was going on behind the scenes? Or is she once again playing the game, aligning herself with powerful people despite their shady pasts? For 50 Cent, this is apparently Oprah being Oprah again. Perhaps that's why 50 is essentially blowing the whistle on how Oprah seems to always be connected to these powerful men with some serious skeletons skeletons in their closets. He's making it clear. The people you associate with say a lot about you. And let's be real, when your inner circle includes guys like Weinstein and Diddy, that's not exactly a good look. If you can remember, you'd recall that the 50 Cent versus Oprah beef didn't start today. During an interview some years back, he said, "So she ain't never going to have me on that show. I'm never going to reach that platform," which is confirmation of you being a huge success. So I
So anytime somebody like Diddy did him dirty back in the day, way back when he first was in, was come up, Oprah too. Everybody that he cracking at now, and it's crazy because it's like he planted this shit from day one. Like, I'm gonna get my money up, and I'm gonna get at all you niggas. So this shit funny as shit to him because he made sure he stayed out of all that shit. So niggas can't fade him. He can't really like put him in there with none of that shit. Niggas ain't want a nigga like him around. Oh, all right, cool. That's the type of nigga he is. Oh, y'all niggas don't want to fuck with me. Oh, all right, bet. Do better they are.
I just said, okay, if we can't be friends, then at least let's be enemies. So with that kind of history, it really makes sense seeing 50 Cent bash Oprah. So, especially on her connections to rich and problematic men. Now that leads us back to Oprah's connection to one particular man, John of God. This so-called spiritual healer from Brazil was once praised by Oprah, who even featured him on her show back in 2010, boosting his fame and giving him instant credibility. Millions of people around the world saw Oprah, one of the most trusted voices in media, validate this guy, leading to an even bigger following for him.
This is an interview I wasn't sure would ever happen. One of the most famous spiritual healers in the world rarely talks to anyone on camera. John of God agreed to sit down with me under a mango tree.
But here's where things get really dark. Fast forward a few years, and the truth comes out, John of God was running a massive S operation. We're talking about HTSA and exploitation of vulnerable people, mostly women, who trusted him to heal them. The crimes this man committed were absolutely unspeakable, and Oprah had a front row seat to all of it. Oprah didn't just casually mention John.
Like, I ain't gonna say pedophile, whatever. With Epstein was a weirdo, this nigga's a weirdo. Both of these niggas get convicted of all types of sex crimes, and both of these niggas is Oprah homeboys, and nobody never said nothing to Oprah. Nobody, like nobody don't think that these two niggas that she fuck with, Epstein and whatever this nigga name is, ain't no way. Like, if everybody else gotta be involved in Diddy shit, how in the fuck? And she in Diddy shit. If she involved in Diddy shit, how niggas ain't asking Oprah what's up, bro? Oprah know what's up, man. Oprah know what's up. They just keep talking about Jay. Oprah got more money than all of them.
Of God. She praised him on her platform, giving him the Oprah seal of approval that everyone knows is pure gold. People trusted Oprah, so by featuring him on her show, she pretty much handed him a megaphone to reach more victims. He wasn't some obscure healer anymore. He was Oprah endorsed, and that gave him the kind of legitimacy viewers dream of.
She said she gave him a megaphone to reach more victims. God damn. So he started getting more niggas to come to whatever the little retreats he was having, more women, and just doing them dirty. That's dirty. He was a dirty dog, man. Yeah, Oprah, you should have the answer for that. They should be asking you some questions about your acquaintances with these people. Because now with all this shit coming out, you might know more than you telling these people, man. They need to start asking, like if they gonna be asking people, that's all I'm saying. I don't feel like nobody gonna volunteer no information. That's just not what they gonna do. I don't see why they would, especially when people going to jail and shit like that. Ain't nobody just like, hey, 50 might, but I'm hoping he don't, because the police, he ain't putting it out there to the police. He put it out there to the world, and then if the police get it, that's on them. He tripping out them niggas. I can't really call that telling. I can't really call that telling. Because it ain't like he putting the nigga crimes on there. He just tripping off all the weird shit yo do, and then that shit look crazy along with all the other weird shit. Now it all add up. You feel me? So it's like, yo, just been showing you that the nigga weird, tripping off he weird the whole time. And now all that weird shit is what's about to send him to jail because he was super weird. Nigga told you. Like, I told you that nigga was weird. That's how 50 feeling right now.
As a medium, he's a spiritualist. He believes a great deal in God, and he practices this.
Asking some serious questions. Did Oprah really have no idea what was going on with this guy? Or did she turn a blind eye because he was helping her build a brand of spiritual wellness that fit her narrative? Well, netizens also have their say on the situation. One person wrote, Oprah needs to be in jail with him. Another one added, Oprah doesn't like when the Bible says the Most High is a jealous God. Yet she's asking this creep, who makes her feel humbled, evokes humility, how to be a medium for God. It doesn't make any sense. Little children, beware of idols. Let's be real. John of God's use wasn't a small operation. He was running a full-blown T-ring under the guise of spiritual healing. So it's hard to believe that someone like Oprah, with all her resources and connections, wouldn't at least have heard whispers about what was happening. The rumors were out there. And if we know that now, what are the chances that Oprah, with her massive influence and network, didn't hear anything back then? But people do take notice of these things, as one observer commented, who knew? Oprah too. Brazilian court pronounced Gullity's sentence on December 19, 2019. 19 years in jail, and more to come, with over 300 accusations / victims / women and girls. Do you think that others either knew and looked the other way or helped him in his crimes? So if she knew even a little bit of what was going on, why did she continue to support him? And if she didn't know, how is that even possible? Oprah is known for being thorough and deeply involved in her projects, so it's hard to buy that she was totally clueless. Apparently, Oprah's influence gave John of God more power to prey on people. By featuring him on her show, she legitimized him to millions of viewers around the world. People saw him as this miraculous healer, someone who Oprah herself trusted, and they flocked to him for help. But instead of finding healing, they became victims of some of the most horrific crimes imaginable.
Do we all have the possibility in our own way to be a medium for God?
Todos nós somos médium.
Everybody is a medium.
When we talk about HT and SA, it's easy to feel detached.
This nigga had a motherfucking cult.
This was someone who Oprah, one of the most trusted.
Whole time this nigga had a cult and they raping these women and shit, man. That's terrible, man. And Oprah, ain't no way Oprah went down there on that compound a couple times and ain't nobody say nothing. Like when they was so scared, ain't nobody say nothing to Oprah peoples, ain't nobody see nothing. Like no way, bro. No fucking way, bro.
People in the media brought into our living rooms. How many women were drawn to John of God because they saw him on Oprah? How many of them were lured into his operation because they believed that if Oprah trusted him, he had to be legit? If Oprah had known what was really going on, could she have stopped him? Think about it. She had the platform, the resources, and the global reach to expose this guy before he ruined more lives. Instead, she helped build him up. By putting him on her show, Oprah did. And now, knowing what we know, it's impossible not to wonder how many lives could have been saved if Oprah had chosen to dig deeper, or if she had used her platform to expose the truth instead of promoting him. Oprah's ability in all this, or she not been directly involved in crimes, but by endorsing him, she became part of a chain of events that led to countless people being hurt. When you're Oprah, you don't get to claim ignorance. With great power comes great responsibility, and Oprah wielded her power in a way that allowed AP Dator to flourish. John of God isn't. We've already talked about that, but it shows a pattern. Oprah has this habit of aligning herself with powerful men who, as it turns out, are involved in some seriously dark stuff. Now, when these men can she play that card? We've seen powerful people get brought down for far less. With Oprah's connections to people like John of God and Harvey Weinstein, how much longer can she keep her untouchable image? People are starting to question the company she keeps, and it's not a good look for someone who's built an empire on being a voice of truth, healing, and empowerment. One of the keen observers commented, "She's a handler, and I'm happy to see more people are becoming aware of the toxic person she truly is." Another one added, "Narcissists don't take accountability. Oprah will never take
Niggas
responsibility
can't
for things
spell.
she says or does.
You
Could
know it's
Oprah's ties
AI
to men
because
like
it's
John
just
of God and
reading it.
Diddy finally be the cracks in her empire? When you're linked to people involved in HTSA and other crimes, it's only a matter of time before the public starts holding you accountable. And right now, people are definitely asking questions. So it's not surprising seeing that 50 Cent isn't not pulling punches when he points out that Oprah's ties to men like this are beyond shady. Sure, she eventually distanced herself after the crimes came to light, but isn't that just convenient? Did she know more than exposed? And why did she give him a platform in the first place? Is she really someone who can be trusted as a moral authority? It looks like for 50, the answer is no. 50 said, "They are misogynistic, but the world is not under the same circumstances. Are you going to tell a painter what to paint? I'm an artist. Why am I limited to what you feel should be said? In film and television, they will show art imitates life. Are you not aware of those situations taking place? So what's next for Oprah? 50 Cent seems to think that this could be the end of her public reign. After all, how many times can you be connected to controversial, even criminal figures before people start asking serious questions?
Exactly.
Will Oprah's empire crumble because of these associations, or is she too powerful to fail? We all know the saying, where there's smoke, there's fire. And right now, there's a lot of smoke surrounding Oprah. With 50 Cent fanning the flames and exposing these connections, it's hard not to wonder, is this the final
50 a
straw for
petty
Oprah?
motherfucker.
Well, she's positioned herself as a champion for justice and empowerment, but her relationships with men like Diddy and Weinstein and John tell a different story. So let's wait and see.
That's a fact. He ain't told no motherfucking lies. Whoever wrote that up, that was a good motherfucker. Right there. I ain't finna watch these niggas. They always come on there and I don't know. I just don't be watching them like that. I watch some other niggas sometimes. But yeah, yo, back to what I was saying. Basically, 50 gonna put Oprah out there, man, and it's gonna get ugly. Because she definitely can't just be hanging around with every pedophile nigga that's alive and all the big dogs. She got money like them. It ain't like she worked for them or she under them. She got billions of dollars. She over them more than likely. So ain't no way, Oprah, you call this man your friend and you don't know what he got going on. And then when it come out, she just really like remove herself real smooth from it. Like Oprah probably could be president. Diddy said that, and I ain't think about it until I said what I said earlier. She probably could do it because if y'all gonna let Kamala Harris be the president, then I would rather Oprah than Kamala Harris. At least Oprah can spin it. She can spin it for a layman real quick, and then they can digest it. But yeah, I want to check out Elon real quick and jump on that. Show y'all what my man Elon said. He just had a interview just now. I'm gonna say like maybe yesterday or the day before yesterday. And the shit that he said, man, Elon, man, look out, man. Pray for him. That's what I posted. And I like that Black Make America Great Again hat. That joint hard. He killed them with that. And what I like about it is he was just beefing with. So the fact that
Elon Musk
Elon
sat down with Tucker Carlson for a wide-ranging conversation. He's gone
didn't even
all in
go a
on
lot. I
Donald
only
Trump.
seen a little bit of it but I seen the main part, so I know he gonna go crazy after he said the main part. That was just crazy enough.
Even showing up to stump for him this weekend in Butler, Pennsylvania, the site of the first assassination attempt against the GOP candidate.
I never watched this
One of
channel
Musk's
before.
comments has landed hard. Let's listen.
Which is like nobody's even bothering to. It's no point in.
It's deep and true, though.
Nobody's
I like
trying to kill
yo
Joe Biden.
man, he go hard.
Every point. 500 or 600 protesters in prison, and not one person on the Epstein client list.
Will that ever come out, do you think?
You know, I think part of why Kamala is getting so much support is that if Trump wins, that Epstein client list is going to become public.
Yes.
You hear that?
And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are terrified of that.
Terrified. You heard what he said? And he was serious. He ain't gonna lie.
I saw you signing.
I ain't even watched this. I wanted to watch the whole interview. I don't know how long it was, but that part was the main part I wanted to get. Let me see what they say for real. I don't even know them, but they got 2 million subscribers, so they definitely somebody. I want to see what how they react to that. I don't know if they left or they right, but I want to see what they gotta say.
World's richest man. Does he know that Donald Trump might be on that client list? Has he seen those photos? Those aren't doctored.
Oh, that's what he
This man
said.
is so down a dark rabbit hole. Like, he's in the depths of the internet. He is
Who,
QAnon.
Elon?
Yeah. If he weren't a billionaire, he probably would have stormed the Capitol himself, but he doesn't want to be in the crowd with people and actually like get physically involved.
Okay, so they playing with him.
You don't think there's anything to the idea that wealthy or politically connected people are hoping the Epstein client list is not
Of course.
public, and there could be complicity with top law enforcement or political aspects of law enforcement? The prosecution of Epstein in the first place, the initial one was later by a Trump appointee, was handled very softly, and he had all these connections to the Virgin Islands and to Stacey Plaskett and to Bill Gates and the Clintons and Trump. Yes, traveled on was years and years and years ago. Bank of America, very complicit with Epstein from all the emails that were released showing a warm relationship with him after the initial conviction for sex-related
100%.
crimes. At least with the Trump and even Bill Clinton, that was all from before. There is some plausible deniability to knowing what he was. There's no plausible deniability after he's already been arrested and prosecuted for sex crimes. And Bill Gates.
All right, so what I feel
and Bank
about
of America
these,
and the Virgin
about
Islands.
them, they probably one of them right-wing joints for real, because they trying to connect it. I don't see why nobody would be. I don't see why nobody would be thinking in their mind that Trump going to release this and it's going to do something to him. Plus, he going to be president. That's the whole thing. So whatever you guys say, if he willing to release it, that means he know what's up, and he wasn't with that shit. Yeah, he might have been over there. He probably seen it, but nigga know he know what's up, so he ready to put it out there. Fuck all y'all. You feel me? And he president. You can't do nothing about him. What you gonna say? I was on there. Yeah, I've been over there, but I know what y'all was doing. That's all. That's the difference. He know what they was doing. I wasn't doing that. Ugly. I'm ready to go on here X real quick. See what these people saying about Hurricane Milton. I mean, not Milton. Hurricane Helene. Milton's supposed to be the day. Pray for them people, man. See, it's live. It said approaches landfall. They got the news playing live. Yo, this is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared for these people.
So here's
What's
the deal.
going on?
We are now entering a stage of this where power outages are going to become a prime, and we would like for you to use Reported as a means to send in power outage information. If you are without power, show us.
Shit ready to
we've
get
had
ugly
people
down
submit,
there.
selfie videos and stuff like that before, but this is different. We want to see exactly where
Man,
you're
pray
watching
for them
tracking the
people,
topics.
man.
But let us reliable obviously, because it's just comments flying all over the place. But if you have lost power, shoot a picture, a video, something